What's up, people? This your boy Nova Kane with that Battlefield 2042 quick review. Just gonna give y'all a little feedback on my thoughts on the game so far. It did just come out on the 19th, and I have been trying to get some work in on it recently. So, first thing, if you are a big team battle fan, you are definitely going to enjoy this game. They really put an emphasis on the 128 player with that full battlefield, obviously battlefield, but really keeping you immersed in a lot of things that's going on. The good thing is because right now they only have the main two game modes that most people are playing, which is Conquest and Rush. Those two game modes, while there's a lot going on the field at one time, you never really feel like you're completely out of the action. I love this little slow down part right here. Ooh, just hurting feelings. But you never really feel completely out of the action because the maps are so huge. There's always something going on. Sometimes on Conquest, there are a few occasions where you might just be sitting at an objective and they're not actually coming for that objective at that moment. But the good thing is because of all the vehicles you have on the map, with the jets, the helicopters, the Humvees, and all of that, there's usually somebody trying to get to your area. So you're never really not in the action for too long. Obviously, I would have preferred if they had a few more guns. One of the, I'm primary assault type, as you can see. So I was having some issues because I don't know if there's an issue with some of the guns with the hit detection, but there's been some gunfights I've been in where it seems like I'm putting 15, 16 bullets on a person getting the hit markers, and then they tap me twice and I'm out. So, not really sure if it's just a specific gun or if it's the hit detection not being all the way where it should be, and it's something they'll have to tweak. I did need to point this out, man, because two things. One, I hate this map as an attacker. That makes absolutely no sense at all. But playing Rush, especially, they have a few maps where the objective towards the end is going to be on the roof of a building, and any good team is basically just going to sit on the roof and guard the elevators. Now, I was surprised that my team actually did win on this map. The other team got sloppy, and rather than doing what most teams have been doing from what I've seen, where they all just sit on the roof, spawn there, keep respawning, and stay there, cover all the entrances, drop anti-air vehicles on the roof and just basically cover the exit, cover the entrance so you can't get up there. This team actually got sloppy and kept jumping off the roof trying to go for kills, and we were able to take that section and hold it and then win the map. But I really do feel like it's something they might want to look into addressing. I feel like they won't, but it just really seems like there's a couple of maps where you're trying to play on Rush, and if the last objective is on the top floor of a building, you pretty much got a guaranteed loss because it's just no way for you to get up there without basically walking into a hornet's nest. A couple of other things I noticed, and I had to kind of back out and come back into the game a couple of times. There's been issues where you die and can't respawn. There's a issue where for some reason, even though you have a specific setup for your class already preset, you'll go into the game and if your weapon stuff won't be there. You'll have just kind of a basic weapon with no attachments or anything on it for some unknown reason. Not really sure why, but like they say, game first come out, it's gonna be some bugs and some stuff they had to go back and work out. There's also been a couple of times where I've noticed where the team will go to not log in, but load into a map, and nothing happens. Like both teams have infinite number of respawns, and the map just kind of sits there. So of course you have to quit the game, go out, load back in. It was really annoying yesterday because it happened like 3 times in a row. Today really hasn't been that bad. It's only happened once. But as somebody who used to be a big Call of Duty fan, I actually prefer Battlefield a little bit more now, because while Call of Duty gives you those quick, small maps where you can get in, play a game, and, pop out, go to another one, Battlefield really kind of tries to emphasize more team play, the big scale, a lot of things going on, use of different vehicles and stuff like that to really give you different ways you can play each map, so it's never going to be the same game twice. and I really appreciate that. So, hoping that they patch up a couple of things they need to maybe look into the hit detection with the M5 because man, whew, that first night I was getting wrecked by guns that seemed like they supposed to be super weak, and my gun was just hitting and getting nothing for it. But uh, yeah, definitely enjoyed the game. Really feel like with the additions they can definitely make to it, um, it'll definitely continue to get better. New maps, things like that. So hopefully y'all enjoyed the gameplay. Check out the game if you haven't. Not perfect, but it is playable. So it's your boy Novocaine 47. I will holler at y'all later.